are doing glowy, dramatic night out bright makeup. This is going to be beautiful under those lights if you're going out at night for dinner, whatever, you're feeling fancy, you're feeling bold. Today we'll be demoing some products that are from the 100 Care Cosmetic line. So if you don't know, 100 Care Cosmetics is my personal brand. I do make sure that these products are vegan, cruelty-free, and custom blends. That means that I actually work on them myself. So if you want to recreate this bold, glowy look, make sure to keep on watching. Alright guys, I already prepped and primed my eye. We're going to go in with some Coastal Scent Hot Pots and also some loose pigment. The first shade I'm going to be using is Tangelo Tint. Next, we're going to go in with Marmalade. I'm going to go ahead and switch brushes to a smaller, more dense, fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to go in with 100 Care Cosmetics Lay Pigment. This is matte. I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. I'm going to go ahead and put some in the back of my hand, grab a brush. I'm going to go in with a flat brush and go ahead and build that pigment up. I'm going to go ahead and go in with a short brush and make sure that the edges are nice and blended. This is going to take a little bit because we're going to have to go and reapply some pigment. I'm just taking a little bit of pigment and making sure that the edges are nice and blended. I do like this color combination by itself, but I went ahead and deepened it with another pigment. So this is the first time that I try out the Jcat All That Base Glitter Shadow Primer, and let me tell you, this stuff is strong. I put some in the back of my hand and I started from the center and then worked my way to create this shape right here. Very runway, supermodel, bold, but you can definitely just keep it on the lid if you would like that. But we're going all the way today, so again, I'm taking a flat brush. We're gonna work it in the center. I'm gonna go in with Ocean Floor. This is kind of like a dark green, black pigment. Go in, check where the spots are that I need to fill. So I'm just packing the pigment. I always like to start at the bottom and on the edge, just so I can see like what I'm working with. So you can definitely leave it this low. I definitely picked it up on this eye. I'm basically gonna go in with that base again and then try to create the same shape that I did on the other eye. So now that I have like a rough sketch, all I'm gonna do is go back with that base and make sure that all the edges are nice and clean, and that when I look forward, both eyes look similar, almost identical. So just go ahead and work on that. I do have a mirror right here, so I'm looking at it looking down, and I'm also looking at it at eye level, just to make sure that when I look down and when I open my eyes, both are matching. I went back with another fluffy brush, grabbed very little of the clay shade, and I'm just making sure that I have the right shadow in the background. So I will say that using that base, once it's set, it's really noticeable where you are missing pigment, and with the dry pigment that's a little bit easier to do because the base, once it dries, it really shows where it stopped. So with the dry pigment, it's easier to go back and blend the edges. Be careful, because if you press on it or you go side to side too much, the base where you set the pigment will start rubbing off. So after you take your time, you check out both sides looking great and even. I'm working with pigments. I like to set the eyes. So in this case, I really like the spray of Morphe because it's nice and thin. The spray at the end just is going to help you seal the pigment so that whatever is not under the base, it's gonna stay in place. So For this look, I'm not going to do eyeliner because it's already dramatic, but I wanted lashes that you could actually see, so I did these on my own. I stacked the Cara lashes, the double wispies, the Amorus wispies, and I stacked them together. You can customize whatever you want. I wanted a natural lashy look. Bottom of the eye, we're gonna go in with Tangelo tint. Next, I'm gonna go in with Marmalade. I wanted the orange to really stick out, that's why I went in with a copper. If you have darker eyes, you want to brighten up your inner waterline. If you have lighter eyes, you can go in with a darker shade and that's fine. For the inner waterline, I'm gonna go in with Peach Blossom. I'm going to go in with So Chic just to brighten it up just a tad bit. This is kind of like a silver gold. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is definitely beautiful under those lights at night. You're gonna look glowy. I love these pigments, these highlights. If you do not know, 100haircosmetics.com is having a sale. Yes, that is my own personal line. We'll be talking about rebranding and PR a little bit later, but check it out. These are vegan, cruelty-free, and custom made in the US by these. So let's talk about quickly a couple of products that I used for the first time. So this is the first time that I wear the Infallible foundation stick. I feel like this one is a little bit more buttery than the Maybelline one, and it does take a little bit longer to set. I feel like overall it gives you good coverage, but it does take a little bit longer to dry, so I felt like when I went in with the cream products and I gave it some time and then I went over with the powder, it was kind of taking off some areas with the brush, so that kind of is a problem. I did not have it with the Maybelline one, but I will continue to try it. So also the Jcat All About That Base Glittery Shadow Primer. I didn't think this was gonna do the job for pigments or glitter. I had never tried it, I just bought it, and it really made the pigments stick and it just like blew me away. You do have to work fast, but if you are in doubt, check it out. Picked up the LA Colors Brownie Wowie Tinted Brow Gel. It is, I wanna say, like double the size of the Essence one, and it was only $2. I got the color light brown because the other one looked like it was black. You get a decent amount of product. It is not super gooey and it's not hard at first. Application, I felt like it was not going to do the job, but actually looking at it on the monitor and up close, I feel like it really did keep my hair in place and it did give me a feathery effect that I usually do, so definitely check this one out for $2. Alright guys, so that wraps up the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications. Make sure to follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, so that you can stay updated when I upload a video. Like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.